Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, and as you can tell from the title, this is the Siege of Cair Andros, which took place at a similar time to the Siege of Minas Tirith in the Third Age. As you can see here, we've got some glorious archers here on the wall, Gondor archers preparing to firing down at all the hordes of darkness that are here to attack them. In history, there was about 1,000 Gondor soldiers, and they were assaulted by about 15,000 orcs and easterlings. And they were in history. They were beaten, and Cair Andros was taken. As you can see, the Orc throng here getting vaporized and killed. But there are a few more troops here today for Gondor. They have about 4,000 against 9,000 orcs and easterlings. We have it's a nice 3v2. We have two orc armies, orcs of Mordor, I should say, armies, or Mordor armies. I don't know why I had to put orcs in there, but we did. And then we also got an Eastling army, and they are facing two Gondorian armies. The rule was, there was basically a rule before you wonder why Gondor kind of plays weird strategies. There was a rule for Gondor could only have about 2 or 3 units each. So I think it was about 2 units each at the at the back, for the last defense, because it just becomes a one choke point and it becomes really hard to take. So Gondor is only allowed to have a couple of units back there. Cair Andros is a very hard map to sort of balance, and that's kind of how we balanced it. Because these streets down here and these secondary walls can do a lot of damage to the attackers. So we tried to make it so Gondor couldn't just have maybe a couple of units down here, then maybe a couple on the ramp, and then the rest of their army just behind this these two towers here. Because that would just make for a not very great video. Or a great scenario. So there you go, and as you can see here, we got. I was playing as the Orc throng, as the Orc throng. I was playing as this Mordor army over here. Sorry, which is on the left-hand side. And my two allies, which are 2 members of the Discord, were over here, and then we have 2 other members of the Discord playing as defenders. So, like I always say in every video, if you want to join for some of these scenarios, do join. The Discord links down below in the description. As always, great to have you guys there and joining in some battles, and or also just setting in your Rise of Mordor or just Total War replays. Either or is great to have you there. We've got some Ringlow Vale Men at Arms on the wall here. They are taking a few casualties, but they should do pretty well. Ringlow Vale Men at Arms are a pretty good unit, in my opinion. I personally find these guys are some really strong units of defending. They've got that 51 melee defense, which is really good for choke point battles like this and fighting on a wall. But yeah, another thing I'm just want to pose to you is, would you want to see? I may put a poll out for it anyway, but would you want to see a most effective Rise of Mordor units video so far? I know that not every faction's out, but from what factions are out currently, I could give you I might do a top 5 most effective units in Rise of Mordor. Would you want to see a video on that? Let me know in the comments, because I was quite interested in doing something like that, and seeing your responses as well to what I think is the most effective units in Rise of Mordor for your money basically. It won't be your most elites. You can put it there. You can see these Gondor archers on the wall here just getting cut down, and they still have ammo as well. So I mean, this is a little bit of a loss here for Gondor as the orcs get onto the wall. They're doing a pretty nice job there. So the orcs, I mean, Orc throng won't beat everything on the wall there, but they'll do a bit of work. They've just also got numbers. Orcs here are able to land on the wall and basically not be facing anything, it would seem. So they're going to have the chance to just come off the wall and then attack. We've got Gondor swords down here. We've got more Gondor sword infantry, Peneth Gillen, Ringlow Vale. A good mix of stuff down here. We've got Gondor sword militia, Ringlow Vale Men at Arms. So there you go, and you can see already the Orc throng here already breaking. They got a little bit of a way, but these Gondor spears and Gondor archers seem like they've routed them. So it seems like Gondor's in a pretty nicely set up position. You can see these Orc throng getting off the wall. Hopefully first of many. If you're rooting for Mordor, if you're rooting for Gondor, then you don't want to see these guys at the bottom of the wall. And it seems like we've got more Uruk Throng here now coming off the wall and through the gate. Look at this, we've got some Orc Warriors here coming in. These are like a bit lower tier than Uruk Throng. They will still do some work. They've got numbers as well. There's like 190 of these in the unit. Got Penithgillian Spears also setting up over here. These guys looking ready to go in. But as you can see, lots of Uruk Throng losing down here. It's going to take a little bit of time to wear down these Gondor infantry. But we have the numbers, and that's what matters. We have to just keep wearing these guys down. How many Gondorians have we killed? Only like 200. And we've lost about 1,000. Well, not quite 1,000, but it's getting that way. Uruk Throng here are beating these Penithgillian on the wall. Oh, these Ringwood Vales are on the wall as they're trying to run away. Don't know if that's really a smart idea. And they're getting cut down for it. Probably should have just stood their ground. Those poor Ringwood Vale. That's such a good unit. They've been cut down. We've got a second unit here. I've got some more pillagers that are going to try and they're going to try and ram the gate by the looks of it. We've got Gondor archers that are running through the they're in the gate right now, just keeping it open, which is a kind of a cheesy move. Hopefully they get out of the gate. Otherwise I'm going to just ram them. And they're actually going to come out. Why are they selling out? A bit bizarre. I don't remember that happening. But then again, this replay was from a little while ago. Uruk Throng winning down here, though, against Gondor Sword Infantry. That's kind of interesting. Kind of surprised to see that. Did those Gondor Infantry just break? No, they're retreating, though, and they're getting cut down for it. Now they're going to have to collide with these Penithgillian and fight them. Hopefully they're not going to pull through. Maybe they're just because they're still locked onto that Gondor Sword Infantry, I don't know. But the Uruk Throng are doing their bit over there. Over on this far side, as you can see, again, Gondor... Oh my gosh, this is not good. Orc Warriors wavering. Although they have more than 190, they have 200 men in the unit. They're wavering at like 175, or they were. Now we've got Varric Warriors down here. Eastlings are going to be the real, like, shock and awe to this attack, really. Like, Mordor is just, like, going to provide some numbers. The elite troops are provided by... the Eastlings, and they're going to actually do the damage. They will do the damage with these shock infantry. They're really elite stuff. We'll see what else they actually have. They're bringing to the party. Yeah, Locurum archers, lots of Locurum macemen, wards of ruin. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of nasty stuff. I mean, Mordor's got. Oh, that's going to be a lot of dead orcs there, though. Those towers are getting destroyed. That's a lot of dead orcs. It would seem. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was a few. These Orc Warriors look like they're broken. But, I mean, in fairness, I mean, you can see Loki Rim now bringing the halberds in. But in fairness, also, Mordor can bring some nasty stuff. I mean, we've got a catapult back there. We've got a guards the teeth over here. So, I mean, it's not like Mordor's not without their own sort of, like, you know, bit of bite. They've got their own stuff. Obviously, Gondor's got a lot of nasty stuff as well that they can throw back at the attackers. We've got a Fountain Guard down here. What are these Fountain Guard doing? They're like in the column formation. Unfortunately. They're just kind of like going in column formation. That's unfortunate. I do think one of the Mordor players did like desync or something like that. So like one of the Gondor like armies may play a little bit weirdly. Unfortunately. Got halberds down here. These Locurum halberds are getting focused down. But if anything, that means that like when the AI usually takes over, they usually play super aggressively, so they won't camp back there. So may have less troops to defend that top area. But what we've got down here, then we've got Vassal Haradrim swordsmen in here fighting on amongst the Eastlings. There you go. They've actually broken that sword unit very quickly. I think it's a sword unit, might have been spears. But yeah, these Fountain Guard getting focused down here by my Uruk archers, who are doing a lot of work. Uruk archers aren't great in like accuracy and like damage, but they just have a lot of like guys in a unit. There's 190 of them in the unit. They're just gonna like, with sheer quantity, be able to like overwhelm these guys. And now the Vassal Haradrim going to the back. And that actually might rout those Fountain Guard. And I don't think I'd ever said that in my Rise of Mordor, like time recording Rise of Mordor. Vassal Haradrim routing. Fountain Guard. There's still a big fight going on here at the gate. We still got what we got in here. We've got Orc Pillagers fighting Penethgillen. Penethgillen are losing. They're also being flanked by Orc Throng. I think they're trying to get them out of there. I don't know exactly what they're doing. I think this might have been the AI. I don't know, like the AI Gondor. I don't know, but you just don't want to try and like, force. They're trying to force their way through the formation. They're gonna try and go out this way. But honestly, maybe I'll get the Ringlow. The Ringlow Vale, yeah, might be the better one to stay. But the Penethgillen, it's got to get out a better way than going through the Orc Throng. It's just gonna get cut down like this. You can see like the guys haven't got their spears down. They got them up because they're trying to like just awkwardly change formation. We've got more Gondor spears set up over here. These guys ready to go in. A fresh unit. And we've got what we've got here, Sword Militia fighting Halberds. That's interesting. That's not going to go well for the Sword Militia. Over here, it seems like the Eastlings like supporting the Mordor. It's starting to like sort of turn the fight around. You can see over here like Varric Warriors are starting to do the damage. It clearly like helped kill this first Gondor unit, and now they're moving on to the next. Whether that'll be enough, I don't know. And what's over here? More Varric Warriors. So these ones being routed by Penethgillen and Ringlow Vale. So again, Ringlow Vale show you how effective they are. They are able to beat some nasty stuff in some scenarios. Got Sword Militia back here pinning down. Sword Militia pinning down Orc Throng here. So there you go, that's doing its thing. Anyway, let's see what's coming up. Anyway, Loki and Maceman coming up. Lots of reserves still for the Orcs. We've got lots of Orc Pillagers. That artillery for me has not moved yet. I hoped I was going to move that up and do some stuff. What have we got over here? Servants of the Eye, my general's here doing some stuff. I think he may have been running down those archers that ran outside the wall. Got more Orc Throng coming on, or more Orc archers coming onto the wall, trying to help. I think I'm going to just try and quickly help end this fight here, even though these Gondor spears are losing actually. Oh, it's because the Pillagers. The Pillagers are the reason why. These guys are just going to cut them down, I imagine. All Pillagers cheap, but they're very effective. And we've got Halberdiers over here breaking for the Eastlings. I mean, they're not the most elite, and they've not got the greatest armor in the world, so I'm not surprised. It's an absolute mess down here. I do apologize. It's really dark as well. What have we got over here? Ringlow Vale again pinning down Orc Pillagers. I mean, Ringlow Vale able to. I mean, it's only Orc Pillagers, but they are able to beat some nasty stuff. Need archers on the wall. They need to get some archers on this wall, and maybe some more infantry up. These Loki archers probably want to start mobilizing. What's breaking here? Ringlow Vale men at arms. Orcs starting to get a little bit of a foothold over here as well. Numbers are still looking. I mean, we've actually cut down a lot more Gondorian troops now. They're now less than 3,000, but we have lost about 3,000 ourselves. So going off those current. It's gonna be close. Gondor's gonna need to pull something out of the bag, I think. I think with the introduction of these things into this siege, they're starting to turn it around a little bit. So that these things, more elite troops, are able to match Gondor, and then also coupled with the masses of Mordor, are slowly overwhelming. Gondor over here with his sword militia still holding on. I mean, they are losing, but they're holding on, which is more impressive. Standing their ground against much more elite Loki and Maceman. Lots of stuff like gathered down here though for Gondor ready to go. We've got Axemen of we've got Warriors of Losnark, Citadel Guards, Gondor Archers. I mean, those ones are out of ammo. Why is this Ringlow? This Ringlow Vale might want to just retreat because I don't know if it's like controlled by AI or what. But it might want to retreat. Because, I don't know. I don't know, actually. Well, they're holding quite well here for quite well of Gondor. Over here is, maybe a different matter at the moment. Doesn't look like they're going to hold on forever. These Ringler Vale will eventually break. And now the militia did break, and now we've got some Gondor archers going in, and it also look like they have ammo left. Whether they've just been caught. And we've got Gondor sword infantry there as well, and you can see the masses, so those spears eventually did break as well. So they are gone. There he is, just a lone Gondor spear. Your city's about to fall, sir. Go and fight. But yeah, Cair Andros looks awesome. It really does. It's a really hard map, I guess, to kind of balance because it is a really like hard, like it's a big fortified city. But they've done a pretty damn good job. And there's actually still some fighting up here. These Ringler Vale have been holding on for ages, it would seem. I can't say enough how much they, how effective they are. Over here, there's a massive infantry they're blobbing up here. I mean, this is usually pretty bad. You probably shouldn't do this, but I mean, most of these troops are already wavering. They're not going to last much longer. Gondor, really. I don't know if these like AI ones or the like the AI control ones or what. But if Gondor could get some archers up on this wall, they could just focus down into there and kill a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not a lot of good stuff. I mean, there's shock infantry here. You might want to kill them. But there's no like guards of the teeth yet. No wards of ruin. None of the like that nasty stuff really. Which is all still actually outside. I'm surprised we're not seeing any guards yet get committed, but I guess maybe they're holding off.
Men are wavering.
Pendragon Spears wavering here though. Well, we've got Varric Warriors there, they're probably just spent. Mordor, I don't know if Mordor can go just round here and through these arches. I know that like certainly like some arches are like passable in Rise of Mordor, but they might want to try it. I don't know if they can, because if they can, they can just flank all the Gondorian troops fine here. Imagine just being like a Gondorian troop here, like this archer guy here, and he's just like looking to his left and just seeing all those orcs there and just going, guys, there's actually quite a lot of orcs like that can flank us here. We should probably do something about that. And they're like, no, those impassable archers, they'll save us. Just worry about everyone in front of you. And it's like, okay, sure, whatever you say. And there you go, they're breaking the Pendragons. That's not good. Gondor's sword's got a hold and some archers. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. Over here now we've got Gondor's swords in. These archers need to get out of combat. I think that's AI. That's AI. Just like as soon as archers get into combat, they're never getting out. AI is not clever enough to take them out of combat. Towers though still doing a bit of damage. That's the other thing. Towers just like going to do a lot of damage to like the attackers. So you need to really capture them if you get the chance to destroy them. Which we've kind of been doing. I don't know if I can get off these guys off the wall, actually. I presume they can get off there. Oh, they can get off here. I don't know why I didn't get them off. Oh, just like that. I clearly came over at the right time and said that. Just like, why aren't you getting off the wall? And then they just, like, listened to me there and then. So it's like, I don't know, coincidence. These Ringler Vale, though, they're just chopping down anything that comes through here. These orc pillagers, again, really struggling to break through. Both are really effective units, I personally find, for their money. But it seems like Orc Pillagers are going to come out second best here. Ringler Vale holding their own. They may need to think about retreating though soon because there's not much more that these militia and archers can do, and what we've got coming onto the walls now. Auric archers just to make sure that they can break those guys. So we've got artillery over here as well, onagers and stuff set up. I think I gave us so many onagers to destroy the towers, to be honest. Like, these towers are like a real pain to destroy. And usually at this point Gondor would probably be thinking about retreating. Like, probably the rest of these troops down here, that's more than enough that they're allowed to retreat back to the top. What we got here? Gondor sword infantry. Yeah, I would probably say that like what they have currently right now would be like okay to retreat. But obviously AI is just like wants to keep throwing stuff in. But Gondor's doing his bit. He's holding the line. Gondor infantry and shield wall is going to be a hard thing to break through. These guys are just tough infantry. They're only trained, but they're tough. And here you go. Archers being sent over here to stop these orc pillagers that are like trying to flank around and trying to like get in the backs of these troops here that are still holding back troops. I don't know why they haven't just retreated to like this choke point. Again, it might just be because it's the AI. But these archers are not going to hold forever. Probably not going to hold for much longer. There's just quite a few choke points going on. These archers, yeah, actually they did break those pillagers, and they're on the wall here. These Ringler Vale are being really aggressive. They just don't care. They don't care. They're going for everyone. And they're actually, well, they're not breaking them, are they? I think they're just resetting. Oh, I think I just saw a guy like get tipped over the side of the wall, but I'm not sure. Oh, we got a onager coming in. Citadel Guard coming in. These boys are going to be nasty. These guys are going to like last a really long time. They'll go probably till like they're into the last like 20 or so men. They're a fresh unit. Still got Found Guard as well to come in. And we've got Warriors of Loznok getting focused down and no one doing anything really about it. I mean, there's not really much places they can go now. They just have to wait till like combat starts. I don't know really why I bother bringing my onager in. It's not like there's anything to shoot at. We've got like one reserve unit of like Gondor swords up here that's still yet to go in. And some generals. We've got Fountain Guard back here as well, just lingering. So the two generals are set up ready for like a last defense. Because that's the thing. Like, Cair Andros is so hard to defend because, or to attack if you like don't set a few rules in place. Because you can just defend this choke point. And if you eventually break through that one, which if you do, well done. You then have to like fight through like some other choke points here that they could, in theory, just like put one here. They could put another one here and another one over there, and sort of choke point you off again. Or they could just retreat to the bottom of here, to the bottom of this ramp, and then to the top of this ramp, and just have two single choke points. And just yeah, it's a pain to get through. Put it like that. And certainly if it's, I found it certainly a hard one. You certainly have to do like a 3v2 or like a 2v1. Try and even it out a little bit. But here we go. This is going to be almost indestructible to get through. We've got Fountain Guard here and Citadel Guard fighting side by side. don't know if they're actually going to bother engaging. They're going to fall back or just send more troops over. It looks like the Loki-Rim are retreating. They realise that the pikes are there. Really, like they need to get archers. I mean, it looks like they're trying to get Uruk archers here. Maybe I don't know what they're doing with them. These archers on the wall look like they're maybe firing at the at that choke point, but I mean they've not got the greatest of angles. Or maybe I think they're actually shooting at the like Axemen of Losnark all the way back there. The way through looks like it's gonna be over here then, because there's no pikes or pole arms here. We've got guards of the teeth coming up. So here come the elites. These black Numenorians, which are actually got white skin, which is kind of ironic. Poor orc there just got sniped by a tower, just burning alive. Thought orcs love fire. He'd love being burnt alive. He'd be so happy as he dies. But I hope you guys are enjoying the siege. It has certainly been a close one, put it like that. I know, like, Balance of Power's not said it's been close. I mean, it's actually 800 men left against 4,000. It was certainly close to start with, but as, like, time's gone on, Gondor is just getting overwhelmed with just, like, numbers and, like, their troops being, like, more tired each time. Also didn't help that the AI just kind of, like, took over, unfortunately, and just was really aggressive. As you can see down here, I don't know if this might be AI, it might not be, I can't remember. But I mean, they're setting the Fountain Guard down. It might not be the worst thing in the world, actually. Because then they can put them into this choke point. And then they've got, like, Fountain Guard on either side. So that might be the player, actually. We've got a nice little one up here. Still. So, yeah, they don't really have much of an option what to do. But yeah, now my Guards of the Teeth have actually got something to fight. Guards of the Teeth will usually lose to Fountain Guard. Because they just haven't got the range that the long spears of the Fountain Guard do, as you can see there. And they're going in. And we may then need this artillery piece that I've now set up. As you can see, I don't know what it's aiming at. Oh, I'm firing all the way over. Okay. I kind of like this. So I'm kind of firing all the way over at the other choke point that's going on over here. Over there is my onager. So that's not a bad idea. Hopefully my allies onager is still outside. Maybe he could do the same back, I was going to say. Yes, Gondor is still holding. I mean, these Fountain Guard can rack up kills. They could get 1,000 kills easy. I mean, not easy, but
it's very viable. I've seen them do it.
Men are broken and running for their lives.
It wasn't on this map, though. It was on Ethering. So, I've actually done a video on that. If you'd like to check that one out, I will leave a link to that one. Or I'll put it in, like, a end screen tile or something like that. Definitely worth checking out the 1,000-man kill battle. It certainly was a grind. See over here, these Warriors of Losnark just not doing anything. They might want to go in and actually just do some fighting, get some kills. It's so dark, unfortunately. Just the shadows of Rise of Mordor, or not Rise of Mordor, the shadows of Attila, just not making it very easy to see what's going on. Spears over here starting to lose though. Guards losing decisively. Okay, where are these two shots going to land?
Our men are breaking up.
Oh, I kind of missed that one. And I missed it with the camera, and I also missed it with my artillery, and I managed to burn a bunch of orcs instead. And routed two of my own friendly units. Actually, yeah, make that two. And I missed again. I might just stop. Please just stop, Pope. You're missing every shot. Or just aim at the ones that are point blank in front of you. One or the other. Might be the better of the two choices. I think the Citadel Guard might be losing to the Guards of the Teeth. Don't really know. The Guards of the Teeth look like they are helping to beat them. But, I mean, Guards of the Teeth also are getting sort of forced back by the Fountain Guard a little bit. These Fountain Guard are pretty bloodied up already. I'm going to say that this is enemy blood, not their own, though. I don't believe for 1 second these guys are taking too much in the way of damage. Yeah, it's now the fate of Cair Andros has come down to two separate choke points, both being defended by Citadel Guard and by Fountain Guard. Gondor's finest being sent in. Looks like the Fountain Guard are now retreating, along with... Oh no, the Citadel Guard being held there. Why? Why are the Fountain Guard retreating, I wonder? Maybe they're going to make a last stand up here? I don't know. I don't know. They need their, they need their shields. Their shielded aids, though, like in the Citadel Guard or in... or just anyone. What's here? We've got Gondor Spear Infantry. They could go up and protect them, along with the swords, I guess. But really, they would have been better down there. Now they've kind of condemned these 2 choke points. So that's unfortunate. Citadel Guard are now getting focused down in the back to start with, and are also getting stabbed in the front by Guards of the Teeth here. And there they go. They're retreating by the looks of it. Yep, they are gone. So that choke point is now open. And now these Gondor infantry and spear units here can get just cut down eventually. I think what am I doing? I'm bringing up stuff that can actually go in and push. I don't know what I'm doing. Over on this side though, we're still got some troops going on. Why are you looking at that way? Why are you doing that? I hope that the replay's not just gone and broken itself. Doesn't look like it has. Doesn't look like much has changed. From what I can vaguely remember, anyway. It's been a little while since we did this battle. We've got Orc Pillagers now going in. They're going to deal with the Citadel Spears, Citadel Guards here, though. So that's not... That might be enough to break through, but they are shock. They look like we can shock as well. Here we go. Spears coming. My Guards are coming forward. They're now fighting the spears. So yeah, I don't know why these units are just like lingering here, but they were. They're slowly breaking through. I mean, these Axemen of Lozanarch or Warriors of Lozanarch here have just been focused down the entire time. Such a waste. But it seems like it's going to have to rely on this choke point to break through and like surround, because these Citadel Guards aren't going anywhere. Where did the other Fountain Guard go? So we've got one back there, and we've got one lingering here, but this one's not going to... 59 men is not going to stop much. They need to... Like, if they're going to stop anywhere, they need to, like... stretch out on that choke point, and that's where they got to like get through, but it doesn't look like they're going to bother. The pole arms really need to push forward. It's just the Uruk archers and some Orc pillagers engaging at the moment. They really need to get a move on. Move forward, boys. Yeah, these Citadel Guard. I mean, I did say they would last the last 20, more than likely. But they are holding well. I mean, they probably racked up a decent amount of kills. These guys are really, really good at racking up kills. Reforming their shield wall. Looking so bloodied up right now. The spears retreating? No, they're losing decisively though. And they're just resetting. Got Haradrim in here. We've got like everything in here. Quite a lot of useless units that are probably like really weak, and also some elites that have been held back. There's actually still quite a bit outside the walls. Still got like a lot of Orc pillagers here. Another Guards of the Teeth. We've got Warlords of Rune, which some of them got sent in, but not all of them. We've got more Guards of the Teeth here. So yeah, they've still got plenty to send in, really. And here you go. Gondor is has been broken through. These spears bizarrely retreated. I think it, like I said, I think it would have been much closer if the like one of the players for Gondor hadn't just dropped, unfortunately. But yeah, now the Citadel Guard are in a bit of trouble now. They're surrounded. They are probably all going to die here. And this is the last stand of the Citadel Guard. Cair Andros will fall almost certainly, but the Citadel Guard will take as many orcs with them as possible. Got to just protect themselves with those big shields and stab as many people in front of them with a spear. Shame they can't draw a secondary weapon like a sword. Sword would be so handy now. They don't really want a spear in these close quarters, especially when they're getting surrounded. And there you go. The towers have fallen. No one really died, which is really good to see. But I mean, they can just flank around these. Got pole arms up here facing the pikes. I don't think these, like I said, the guards of the team, I don't think will win this fight. Even even if these bounty guard are weak, they just got the range on them. They got to get really close with the Citadel guard, the guards of the team to even like break through. And they're retreating. They are retreating. Don't know why they did that. They probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I guess maybe because Mordor's just flanking around here, attacking these Gondor swords. He's now maybe retreating to this checkpoint. He's going to get just chased down as he reforms. They're wavering now because of that. They shouldn't have done that. Yeah, the Citadel Guard went. We've still got this tiny little units of Gondor spears here. This has been ignored. And oh no, found guard here. 108 men wavering and breaking. So yeah, that is probably going to be the siege almost certainly. Yeah, Citadel Guard, found guard broke here as well. Gondor swords fighting to the last man. There you go. It looks like these archers just attacked the Gondor, the Vanguard here. I guess just make sure they broke, but kind of just going for kills here. Guards of the teeth coming up. What was the artillery doing? Oh, you shoot. Okay, artillery just fancied shooting these Knights of Steel Swan, and this guy just managed to just like somehow take an artillery shot effectively. He did not so much though. I swear that the artillery shot just phased through him and like hit behind them. But yeah, so it seems like the quickest way to kill the Knights of the Swan, just shoot them. I'm surprised. I'm very upset if this is the AI Gondor, and because they could just charge down. If it's the player Gondor, they could have just charged down and just probably rout these guards of the teeth, and maybe these Orc throng. Got some kills at least. Cavalry in this like small area, like in this small enclosed area, could kind of work okay potentially. Another artillery shot coming in. That one missed. Oh my gosh, his artillery is very inaccurate. But yeah, Gondor's final sword unit down here, starting to lose now. Too many orcs. And each Gondor swordsman is getting slowly isolated and mauled by orcs. I was about to say mutilated, but I don't know if they might actually mutilate the bodies, I guess. Almost certainly, like chop off heads and stuff, didn't they? With the orcs. Certainly when it was like came of Faramir's company in the movies. What are you? Have you been drinking? This artillery's definitely been drinking. They cannot hit this unit to save their life. It's actually going to just break. Probably saves them a job. But there you go, a Pyrrhic victory for Mordor and the Eastlings as they beat Gondor. I actually don't know how many men we had left, but I think we had about maybe a couple of thousand left. Yeah, it looks like we had about 3,000 odd left, maybe 4,000. So yeah, even there's still a Pyrrhic victory apparently. I guess it is in the case of in the case of Mordor because they have like so many troops. But yeah, we'll quickly have a look at some of the units like results. My orcs here, my Uruk Throng 161, the best one did. It's okay. This one got 0 kills. This one got 226. kills. This Orc Pillager here did anyway. 166 here, not too bad. My Guards of Teeth, 120, 128, not too bad. The other one got 0, never got into combat. My Uruk Archer's getting 119 kills, so again, not too bad there. Then we've got Sachex playing as the other Mordor army. His Uruk Throng getting 170 kills, 225. His Orc Pillagers, 279, 119. And then his Guards of the Teeth and Morgul Legion never got committed. His Uruk Archers getting 107 kills. And then we have Fleur de Lotus playing as the Eastling army, getting 152 kills with his Maceman, 169 with that one, in fact. His Varric Warriors getting 128, 234. Yeah, they made a massive difference, these Varric Warriors getting committed into the fight. This War's Rune did get slightly a bit of action, but not too much. His Halberdiers getting 150 kills, not too bad there for them. And his Archer's got a couple of kills, but nothing too major. And then we got Ski Wolf here playing as one of the Gondor armies. I believe he was the one that no, I don't. I feel like he was the one that was like playing most of the match. I think Baby Bob unfortunately dropped. But yeah, so Ski Wolf's like army did pretty well. Shame his general broke so early. But yeah, his in militia actually got 95 kills, not too bad. But his Ringlow Vale Men at Arms getting some really good kills here. We got 159, 118, 444. My God, these guys did well. Really, really well. Then we got some Gondor Sword Infantry, 136. Penethkill and Spears, not doing too great. His Citadel Guard, one unfortunately did really poorly, but one did okay, 131. His Fountain Guard got 104 kills. His Archers cleaned up, getting 319, 184, 387. Then we have Baby Bob here. Unfortunately, did drop. But he got some decent kills with some of his troops before he dropped. 125 with his Gondor Sword Infantry. His Ringlow Vale Men at Arms did not do as well, unfortunately. His Gondor Spears getting 95 kills, and his Gondor Archers getting 217 and 113. It's not too bad. His Fountain Guard only getting 28. It's a bit sad to see. But there you go, guys. That is the Siege of Cair Andros. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.